Hey guys, welcome back. This is off my upload schedule. This is just a little upload I wanted to do, stating my opinion about building, whether it should stay in the game once it's added back, or if it should be removed forever. So this is a topic that is very popular right now. If you didn't know, at the beginning of this season, Chapter 3, Season 2, building has been temporarily disabled. I think it's coming back 9 days after the season is released. It will be added back to the main game. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people like building and want it to be in the game. And a lot of people really hate building and don't want it to be in the game. I think having no building kind of takes away from Fortnite, but I still think it should be a permanent mode to have no building at all, because a lot of new players have been playing Fortnite recently because they removed building. They don't have to worry about a tower being built on top of them when the person who built the tower here's a single footstep. Building has got to a point, and it's kept developing to be what it is. And it very much extended the skill gap of Fortnite, because if you're good at building, you're gonna have an easier time in the game, even if you're not good at shooting or rotating or movement. As long as you are really good at building, you can still get wins. But building has got to the point where people who are new to the game can't catch up at all with the people who've been playing for a long time and have been building for a long time and learning to build really well for a long time. It's just not easy for new players to get to that level of building. And that's why I think what Epic did, they removed building from the main game. It really spiced up the game. It also created conflict. And what Epic did, they removed building from main Fortnite. Like, they removed it from public matches. The only way you can build is in Arena, Creative, or Battle Lab. So, everyone knows what everyone who's played the new season knows what Fortnite is like without building. And there are obviously the people who want it to be back. But the new players that came back to the game because they removed building, once building is added back, if there's no mode that has absolutely no building, then they're just gonna leave, and they're gonna start having fun because people are building a lot on them, and they can't. People who can't build won't be able to, get their way in Fortnite. So, I think that Epic, when building comes back, they should have building in pubs, but have a permanent mode that has no building. And I think because of that no building mode, if they do that, if they choose that approach, then they would also have to optimize the map to be easier to get around without building. That could mean completely redesigning the map. Well, not completely, but places that it's hard to get around without building, such as certain mountains and hills that are hard to get over without building. They would the other way they could fix that issue in the no building mode is by adding more movement that can get you over those obstacles and through those areas that it's hard to get through without building, such as a grappler. And another way that Epic could go about this entirely, not with like a permanent mode with no building, they could also make it so that in pubs and ranked in pubs and arena and everything, there is building, but you have to wait for your building to recharge. So you're getting builds and you can build, but you can't just farm up. You have to wait to get materials. So either I want them to either have the builds recharge, because then pros, people who are really good at building, they can still build, but they don't have a ton of builds and they can't just keep farming up to keep builds. They would have to wait for them to recharge. Either that, or have a no building mode that is permanent for the players who don't want to play with builds. That includes me. I honestly like Fortnite better without building, because building skill gap is insanely big. And people who don't like building to be in the game, they're in no way bad at building. I mean, they don't want building. That made no sense. But so what I most of all want them to do is have a permanent no building mode, and maybe even have a permanent recharge builds mode. But then in pubs they would have builds how they have always been since the start of Fortnite. So yeah, that's my opinion on building in Fortnite. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.